Hi friends, once again welcome to the Mike Square Education for Excellence. Just yesterday I had put the initial introduction part for the beginners whosoever wanted to participate in the world of physics learning. Now it's a very enthusiastic and a very promotive. The response I have received, that's a marvelous one, which made me available for all of you to explain what is physics and how it is helpful to all of you. फिजिक्स एक दादी और नानी की कहानियों की तरह है जिसे याद रखने की जरूरत है. What I mean to say that is just a story which all of you have to remember in some sequence. Some ideas are there to remember, which I will tell you subsequently in ongoing parts by making all these ideas very easy for you. Now let us come to the main point directly. As per the details, today I will be covering introduction of physics and that will be in 5 parts. ये पूरे फिजिक्स की जो कहानी है, ये शुरुआती, ये एक मिशन फिजिक्स है. इस मिशन फिजिक्स के अंदर मैं अपने पहले टॉपिक को आपके लिए 5 पार्ट में आई विल बी कवरिंग इंटायर टॉपिक नंबर 1 into 5 parts. These parts have been displayed here on the board. As you see, the first part is what is physics? Why physics? Physics क्या है और physics क्यों पढ़नी चाहिए हमें? Answer is this is relevant and applicable to all the parts of our life. जब से हमने जन्म लिया, हर एक एक्टिविटी को फिजिक्स कवर करती है. फिजिक्स इसीलिए जानना जरूरी है. That is why one should understand physics. Physics is the study of nature. The very first part I am covering what is physics. Physics is the study of nature. इस नेचर में एवरीडे जो भी घटनाएं घटती हैं, दिस ऑल आर वेरी कलरफुल एंड वाइड. एवरी इवेंट ऑफ द नेचर वी शुड सी एंड रिमेंबर. दैट इज ओनली फिजिक्स. लाइक दैट, जैसे winds, for example, let us take winds, हवा, रेत that is sands, water, planets around you and around us, the happenings of day and night, the happenings of tides in the sea on a full moon. So these sort of examples, these sort of events are happening in our day-to-day life. Day-to-day life, that only we have to consider, and study of these things are coming under physics. It's very simple. ये बहुत ही आसान है. हम जो जमीन पे चल रहे हैं, 1 कदम, 2 कदम, 3 कदम, 4 कदम, ये भी एक घटना है. This is also event. Sunrise in the east every day morning, this is one of the events. Only thing is what? इस फिजिक्स को, इस जो भी इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं, जो भी घटना घट रही है इस दुनिया में, इसे हमें इस तरीके से समझना है कि ये क्यों घट रही हैं. सिर्फ इनको मॉनिटर कीजिए. जस्ट मॉनिटर एंड काउंट. यू विल सी these events are following some laws. These events, ये जितनी घटनाएं हैं, कोई न कोई लॉ को फॉलो कर रही हैं. Underline this word law. This law will be the major and prominent part in study of physics. That is why I say, even I am in the yoga, you see, the instructor is telling first raise left hand, then rise right hand, first exhale, inhale. So these are the laws of yoga. Similarly, the very big events are also following some laws. Coming, and sun is giving energy, nucleus is also giving energy. So every day sun is giving you energy, heat. These you can find from nucleus also. So both are following some different laws. Sun is following different rules and regulations. Nucleus is following some different rules and regulations to give you heat and energy. We have to study that only. But how to study? This is one of the important parts. Events taking place around us in day-to-day life, and truly speaking, they are the part of physics. Secondly, physics is the study of nature. I have already told you. If we closely see, अगर हम बिल्कुल ध्यान से देखें, ध्यान दें, तो मेन है ये लॉज. हमारे बड़े बड़े जितने साइंटिस्ट हुए हैं, उन्होंने अपने पुराने जमाने में किसी को साइंस फिजिक्स का लॉ निर्धारण करने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है. देयर इज नोबडी हैज बीन ऑथराइज्ड टू फ्रेम द लॉज ऑफ फिजिक्स. Only what they have done, great scientists like Aryabhat, Einstein, Feynman, these are the a few very great names of this old age scientists. They have followed and they have just monitored the law of the nature. Whatever is happening, under what law they are, what rules they are following, they have just monitored. I want to tell you, for this, one of the very short story, and this is maybe the very short examples you can say. First example, in the olden days, these great scientists just monitored and framed some law. Now, lot of things are changing. Again, we have to monitor what are the rules various events have started following. Number two, this entire nature activity can be compared with the game of chess. That I wanted to explain here. How the game of chess can be made relevant to understand the nature occurrence. इस नेचर में जितनी बातें हो रही हैं, इनको समझने के लिए हम चेस के गेम का सहारा ले सकते हैं. That is one of the major part to understand physics. I had told you in the beginning what is physics and why physics. So what is physics? I have already explained. These are just the occurrence in the nature, following some basic rules. Those rules we are to underline and understand. How we will understand, this is the latter part. One by one I will coming under these. You see 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 5. Under second part, third part, fourth part and fifth part, I will be covering entire things. You will feel very easy. But today only what is physics I have told. And secondly, I want to tell, in physics, those who are quite layman story this is. Somebody is playing chess, then two players you will find sitting just face to face, and the third person, they are following some rules to play chess. Third person is the observer. That observer, वो जो observer है वो कुछ नहीं जानता chess के बारे में. What we have made, just go there, sit down and watch the regulations and rules of the game. Rules he may not be knowing, he can just see what moves players are doing. अगर पहले तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा, हो सकता है आप चेस नहीं जानते हैं, आपको कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आएगा. पहले दिन बैठो, दूसरे दिन बैठो, तीसरे दिन बैठो, चौथे दिन बैठो, आपको धीरे धीरे ये बात समझ आने लगेगी कि दोनों प्लेयर किसी न किसी एक बेस रूल्स के हिसाब से कुछ पॉन को मूव कराते हैं. So certainly they are following some rules. However, you are unable, that means the observer is unable to understand exactly what is the rule. You keep on sitting for a few days, few months, at the last you will feel you have started something gaining. आपको पता लगने लगेगा कि कोई ना कोई रूल वो फॉलो कर रहे हैं. एट द लास्ट ये भी बात है कि अगर बहुत दिन अगर आपको सारी रूल्स के बारे में बता भी दिए जाए, then also you may not be the perfect player. These I am going to relate with the nature. Nature is the player in the chess. और ये जितने इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं ये सब उसके छोटे छोटे प्यादे हैं. These are the pawns on the chessboard. Nature is the main player and we are the observers. We may not understand, what nature is playing, what event, on what rules nature is going to do for us, that is not known. ये हमें पता नहीं है, लेकिन कुछ दिन बाद हमें ये पता लगने, जैसे अभी हम समझ जाते हैं कि सुबह उठते ही सनराइज होगा, शाम होते ही सनसेट होगा, तो ये कैसे हमें पता लगा, कौन कर रहा है ये हमें पता नहीं है, लेकिन हम जो रोज देख रहे हैं, what we are watching daily, these things are fixed in our mind only by becoming observer. But if you go on analyzing, अगर आप डीप फिजिक्स में जो हम बाद में जाएंगे, you will understand कि ये सनराइज और सनसेट कैसे होता है. After 12 hours there is some change in the events that we will come to know on the later part of the physics. Now thirdly, all these events and occurrence of the nature, this are explained in the if we know the Newton's law of gravitation and Newton's law of motion, lot of things we will be able to understand. काफी चीजों को हम समझ पाएंगे अगर ये दो रूल्स को हम फॉलो कर पाए और समझ पाए. This all will be covered in the later part. Today is the only, what to say, introduction of physics I am covering. That is why I am not going in the mathematical part. हम इसके mathematical part में नहीं जा रहे हैं, हम बाद में आपको बताएंगे ये कैसे होता है. कुछ रूल्स का अनुमान आपको हो जाएगा, ये मैंने बता दिया. अब इस बात को हम देखें कि मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट, हर चीज की जैसे रेसिपी होती है वैसे इस चीज की भी रेसिपी होगी. आप खाना बनाने के लिए किचन में अगर कोई जाते हैं, तो आप अगर कोई डिश बनाना चाहते हैं, इफ यू वांट टू मेक सम डिश, यू मस्ट हैव सम रेसिपी. इन स्टडिंग ऑफ फिजिक्स we are also having and collecting some recipe, then only we are starting to study physics. Recipe is what? The minimum requirement. बाकी के रेसिपी में जैसे होता है, हमारे फिजिक्स को स्टडी के लिए भी एक मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट है. Those minimum requirement is knowing the basic rules. Basic rules of the events occurring in the nature will be the minimum requirement of learning physics. Now ingredients to make it tasty and interesting. You must have to add some salt, some spice, some, that is the kitchen part, but in the physics part we will add like salt, we will use some dimensions, we will use some units, we will use some spices in the way rules, regulations. Now watching the game, exactly the same way nature is doing. Nature is making recipe for you. You have to take this, collect this, go and cook and understand physics. Next, I want to say you, in what is physics is part is over. Now physics and its mathematics. Now physics is the very, very closely related to the basic rules and regulations that we have understood. We are going to have the Newton's law, Newton's gravitation's law, Newton's law of motions, all these things are there. लेकिन अब हमें इसको स्पाइसी कैसे बनाना है और इसका इफेक्ट, इसका इंटरेस्टिंग इफेक्ट कैसे लेना है, इसके लिए हमें हमारे रेसिपी में एक वर्ड आएगा मैथमेटिक्स. बगैर मैथमेटिक्स के हम फिजिक्स को उतने आसानी से और उतने इजीली नहीं समझ पाएंगे और इसका लाभ, लुत्फ नहीं उठा पाएंगे. वी कैनॉट गेट द टेस्ट ऑफ द फिजिक्स विदाउट मैथमेटिक्स, because mathematics is the carrier. I want to say mathematics is the carrier. Mathematics is not physics, but physics is not complete without mathematics. हम मैथमेटिक्स को पूरा का पूरा फिजिक्स नहीं बोल सकते. मैथमेटिक्स एक ऐसा पार्ट है, it is the conveyance part. It is conveying physics idea to the perfection. Mathematics is allowing us to read physics and count physics. So mathematics is taking you the better and matured part and practical part to learn physics forever. इसके साथ साथ आपको सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज ये होता है कि मैथमेटिक्स की जो गुत्थियां हैं, गूढ़ रहस्य है, ये आपको धीरे 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 प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में कैसे मैथ्स का उपयोग हो सकता है, ये आपको पता लग जाएगा. इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट मैथमेटिक्स. Now mathematics is allowing us, mathematics हमें दो तीन चीजों के लिए अलाउ करता है. that काउंटेबिलिटी, किसी चीज को काउंट करने के लिए आपको 1 2 3 4 हम अपने छोटे बच्चों को सिखाते हैं. इवन कहीं जा रहे हो, कितने स्टेप चल रहे हो, दो स्टेप, 3 स्टेप. If you are taking 100 rupees to the outside, you are carrying back some amount, how much you have spent, how much you have taken back. So these concepts, these aptitudes are only the part of mathematics that we are utilizing in learning physics in different way. That way is what? Algebra, trigonometry, coordinate geometry. So these sort of new names you will come across, vector algebra. These things will help you to understand and take physics from one place to another to make it understandable way. Now it's much more, the mathematics is not a language of physics. Without this knowledge of mathematics, nobody has the dispute over the mathematics part in physics. Now how mathematics and physics is interlinked, that one example I have given you. Suppose we have to say one force. Force is directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance. Suppose this is a language. This language, if you go on writing, this will take 2 to 3 lines. But if you are selecting a mathematical language, you can just write, I'll just show you, F is proportional to m1 m2 divided by r square. F is force, this is proportionality sign, m1 m2 product of the masses and square of the distances. So within this smaller portion we can finish the entire statement. I thought you might have understood this. So in the earlier you might have learned some shorthand notations. काफी चीजें shorthand में लिखी जाती थी. बॉस का जो PA होता है वो बॉस के पूरे डिक्टेशन को अपने शॉर्ट हैंड में फटाफट लिख लेता है. They used to write so efficiently and so nicely that it is somewhere near to perfection, and they elaborate later on. The same way, this mathematical language we have used for convenience purpose and most likely to go right up to the perfection. करीब करीब perfection के पास तक हम जाने में सक्षम होते हैं. Now the techniques of integral calculus, differential calculus, these are the mathematical terms which are in the further we are going to use in the concept of physics. So this much introduction of physics, I think it is enough for the day. एक ही दिन में बहुत सारी बातें अगर हम करेंगे तो कुछ चीजें निकल जाएंगी. एक चीज मैं आप लोग सबको कहना चाहता हूं कि जब भी ये क्लासेस शुरू हो, आप अपने हाथ में पेन एंड पेपर जरूर रखें, चीजों को अपने हिसाब से नोट करें और इसको आपके रेफरेंस के लिए फायदे रहेंगे. And later on you can come on the conclusion what is taught today. So only first part I have taken to be covered for the day. My next subsequent lecture will be units and definitions of base units, which are one of the ingredients of the recipe of the physics. Hoping you understood the entire topic. And will it be interesting? I think it's yes. And day by day I will trying to make your physics easier and your mathematics concern will also easier. Thank you.